Hi everyone, it's Jazz, it's the West Ham Eyes channel. Finally, it's Friday. It's been a very long week for me. Don't know about you guys, so much work to wrap up before I have a nice week break during the festive season. Still got a cold, still got sore throat, hopefully get over that. Looks like people are still getting COVID. I think my wife was saying at the Christmas party, someone sitting next to her had COVID, so I think she's tested okay, everything's good. But yeah, there you go, everyone be careful. Stuck in those pubs that are full to the brim with the windows closed, you're going to pick up all these colds and things like that, aren't you? Anyway, let's sort the bloody mic out. You know what Jazz is like, always pissing about. But anyway, listen, West Ham Daily News. Yep, looks like when you're reading the media news and speaking to fellow fans, yeah, the after effects of that Liverpool thing are still there. I think there's some celebrities, like I mentioned, Tony Cottee left early fuming and wasn't hiding any of his comments about Moyes and his team selection. I think one or two other people, again, have been saying they don't mind David Moyes, but yeah, they're not happy. They don't understand the team he put out there. I think Simon Jordan on TalkSport, he's obviously going to wind us up. Keeps going back to the playoff game when Palace beat West Ham, saying, what else do West Ham want? This is about the best they're ever going to get. Give him a new contract now. Him and, yeah, winding us up properly, Mr. Simon Jordan on TalkSport. Ray Winston, celebrity actor, West Ham fanatic, again, yeah, went viral saying, I can't believe the team selection. Can't believe the performance. Just give it away. Not expecting to beat Liverpool, like I said, but give it a go. Give it a try, but nothing. Just gave the whole game away. And if we do lose to Man United tomorrow, I don't even want to go into the meltdown, especially in my channel I'm going to have anyway. But that's a kind of, yeah, it's still negative. It's still negative. And I think even the BBC are reporting that, confused why there's a 50-50 fan split. We've won a trophy. We're in the top 10 regularly. But yeah, but it goes back to the programme I did yesterday. I think it's to do with the amount of money that he's been given and wasted. Continuously just keep selecting the same 11, 12, 13, 14, whatever. Ignores the bench, ignores the squad, ignores the youth and the quality of the football, where sometimes you're lucky if you see one or two shots on goal over the whole game, really. It's really, really bad. And in between that, we've won games, but I don't know how. That's why when I was on that Big Spurs channel, he was shocked at how negative I was about Moyes and everything. He couldn't believe it, and I explained why. And I think after he saw us beat them, and I said, you'd be scratching your head how he did it, mate. I told him that before the game. I said, if we get anything from the game, you won't know how we've done it. Because we're going to give you 90% possession, and somehow by a set piece or something else, a Bowen magic, kudos magic, we're going to score. But over the whole game, you're going to have no entertainment from us, no fluid football, no real idea what we're doing, what's our formation, no idea how we mark people, but we just come out of it and we're 8th. I ain't got a clue. I've followed football a long time. I don't know, but what I do know is I'm not enjoying our team play. I want a new manager in. End of. Right, back to the news. Let's start off with Benrahma. Benrahma, obviously, yeah, if we look at his stats, he's kind of 28. Yeah, 3 starts this season. Apparently, where's his stats for the Liverpool game? Yeah, so he's 28. He hasn't started many games. Yeah, performance at Liverpool, he didn't even have one single shot on goal. Didn't make no key passes. 2 unsuccessful touches. Dispossessed twice. One of them led to a Liverpool goal. He only had 23 touches, made 14 passes. A woeful completion rate of 78%, and they reckon that when he was about to be subbed or before he started walking towards the touchline already, he's just not interested. That's like a lot of them who are not in the team, and Moyes is saying, look, I'll give him a chance, they're not interested. It is a bit, with Benrahma, I'm going to side with Moyes and say Benrahma is not up for it. I don't think he's Premiership class. I don't think we should carry players that show it 4 or 5 times a year. It's not good enough. We've got to be on it. We've got to act and behave like a big club. If you're not doing it week in, week out, get out of it. That's why I said out the 11, out the squad, there's only 5 that are regularly doing it. That's half the team. That's why we're halfway in the table, right? But all that money on the bench, all that money where people like Agard and people like that not doing it, it's a joke. Do you know what I mean? So Benrahma's got to be sold. Attitude is on the floor. He doesn't give a shit. And I've heard that he's not even going to make it to the Algerian squad for the AFCON. I used to have a lot of fans come on the channel from that part of the world who used to really boost him up. And then when I started to say things like, just being honest out there, he ain't good enough, they've all legged it. I don't know where they've gone. You just got to be honest, right? You just got to say it the way it is. I've got no gender against anyone. I've got no favourites. If he's shit, he's shit. But certainly with the window about to open up, Benrahma is in the headlines and as being one of those really, really poor players that are worth a reasonable amount of money for West Ham, and we should just get rid of him, recycle the cash really. Regarding that, apart from that, a few famous football reporters online believe that West Ham are preparing for a busy January transfer window with multiple new signings expected, wrote one journalist. Looking to strengthen a number of positions, like I keep mentioning. And they're looking at striker as well as other positions, particularly fullback, and alternative, obviously, to fullbacks, Kafal and Emerson. I told you guys I've got no issue with Emerson and Kafal, but what I do want is competition in every position, including young players. Young players in that position who can play at wing back. That provides an option to play in more than one formation. If you've got wingers or defenders capable of playing wing backs, you can do a lot more with your formation. And I think week in, week out over the whole season, Emerson's been okay, but I think you still need competition in there really, and a bit more pace. It's all about pace in the modern game. Look at Spurs, look at Arsenal, look at all these clubs. We definitely need more pace. And like I mentioned in my video yesterday, we need, we kind of need more young players in there really. Definitely need a younger players with the oldest squad. So you can see where the improvement is. Agard is another one who I've given a lot of flack alongside Benrahma, and he's attracting interest from Saudi Arabia. He could leave, and then we're going for the Stuttgart player, which I will cover in a separate transfer show. I'll try to do a separate transfer show later on today. I don't want to cover that today. But Benrahma, Agard getting pelters, rightly so, in the press really. Apart from that, the other news is, let's have a look. It's kind of Bowen again, just reiterating his loyalty to the club, that he signed for a project and he can see what's going on and just be patient. He's really enjoying his football. Hopefully, it just gets better and better for him. And then the last bit of news is Areola. He's just about recovered, as you know, from that fracture, and wasn't didn't play too well against Liverpool like a lot of the team. I don't want to single him out, but he, like us, is unsure whether he will start against Man United in the lunchtime kickoff tomorrow. I don't think he will, and I think that's more questions again in the air. He's £120,000 a week. You just got to make your mind up on him. I'm not sure on him. I'm not sure about him. He doesn't impress me as a 7 out of 10 player, which is what our aim should be. I think he's 7 sometimes, more often than not 6. And one of the goals went right on his legs. Not very impressive for someone that he's earmarked to be the French number 1 in time. So let's see what happens. For me, I think Fabianski's back in. And again, it's like the striker situation with Moyes. How many windows, how many years do you need to get your number 1 goalkeeper in place or your number 1 striker? It's fucking bullshit, mate. Absolute bullshit. But it's not that much interesting news today. It's not positive. Window's coming up. Rumours we're looking to sign players. I hope that's true. But more stronger rumours that we are trying to clear all these players, as visible against Liverpool. We're carrying a very, very expensive squad, very, very expensive bench who really used. We've got to get players out the window. We've got to recycle the cash. And somehow I'm hoping and praying that David Moyes and Tim, they work together in a quick, swift manner on the same page, same wavelength. And we can be slick about moving people out and slick about people moving in, and let's kind of keep going, really keep going in Europa in March. It's a long season, and hopefully go for another cup run in the FA Cup really. So that's it from me. That's the Daily West Ham news. Hopefully I'll be back later on today with the West Ham transfer news. So take care, have a good lunchtime everyone.